Ladies and gentlemen, the moment has come. The moment I've been obsessing about for the past 6 months. I am going to bleach my hair and turn it, well, you'll just have to see. But first of all, for me to be able to do that, currently there is black dye on my hair. So I've decided to try and damage the least my hair to do a color remover first. And that's why my hair looks like stupid right now, because you're supposed to have it clean and blow dried, and I didn't want to put product or style it, but I have curly hair naturally. So this is what happens, if you've ever wondered, when you brush out curly hair or wavy hair even, because my hair is a combination wavy and curly, not really that curly. Anyways, so first thing I'm going to do is apply the Colorfix there. We'll see how much it lightens my hair. If it lightens it enough, my natural hair color is like a dark brown, so like the roots are my natural hair color. So as you can see, there's really not that much of a difference, but I do want to get those hair particles out just because when I bleach it, I'm pretty sure it's not gonna help. If anything, it's gonna hurt. And the tips of my hair, my hair's been was previously lightened a couple years ago, and I'm pretty sure there's still some blonde in there hidden. So what will tell me if this thing works is if the blonde comes out. So we have your preference of color remover. I'm using one and only color bowl, brush, gloves, and cap. So I've just rapidly sectioned my hair, not really trying to follow any kind of pattern or anything, just kind of put it up there just so it's easier, because it does say on the box that the faster you put it on your hair, the better it is, because the longer it's exposed to the air, like it loses its potency. So I'm just trying to do this as fast as possible. It's not really that important, I've heard, to do it like super like meticulously how you would want to do bleach. Like you just want to get it on there as fast as possible and distribute it as evenly as you can. So yeah, I'm about to do that and we will see what happens. Okay, so this is me after the first try. I came to the window just to see if it helps to make it look. I do think it worked. I see my blonde ends. I don't know if you can see it right there. They look more coppery, kinda. So yeah, I'm gonna do number 3. Yeah, you can see right there where it kinda, my previously lightened ends were. So yeah, I'm gonna do number 3 and then do the whole thing over again, and then I'll eat dinner because it's dinner time. It will be dinner time by then, and then I come back and I will start the bleaching. So I've just put the number 3 in my hair. It literally is like water. It's like, it doesn't have a color, it has a texture of water. I'm just like squirting water, but you only have to leave it in your hair for 5 minutes, so here in a little bit I'm gonna rinse it out. And then I'm going to do the thing over again, because I did see it start to take, but I feel like it can take a little bit more, and I really just want to get rid of all the black dye before I can go ahead and bleach my hair. I don't want for me to have to bleach my hair a couple times. My plan is for me to just bleach my hair once and get it over with, and hopefully by then the color will be light enough for me to apply the color that I want, because I'm not trying to go blonde, I'm not trying to look good blonde. So if it has some coppery yellowy tints to it, I did buy some toner, but if it has some coppery yellowy tints to it, it doesn't really matter as long as the color that I'm trying to get on top of it looks good. So I'm not trying to make it look perfect, so I'm hoping that with only one bleaching it'll work. So anyways, I'm gonna go rinse this off and do it again. So you want to just take a section, grab it, and just put it on your hair as fast as possible. I'm not really focusing on my root because, like I said, I applied the dye in October. I don't know if I said it actually, but actually it was more like September. So it's been a really long time since I put the black dye on it. So I'm pretty sure my roots don't have black dye. Finished applying the color remover. Put this cap over my head to keep heat in. You know, one thing I was like kind of like anticipating was that fact that it would smell like death, because everyone is always like talking about it, they're like, oh my gosh, it smells so bad. I mean, it doesn't smell good, but it really doesn't smell that bad. It smells mildly like eggs, sulfur, I guess that's the thing, but it doesn't smell too bad. So we'll see. I used I don't have that much hair, but I used half of it pretty much. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna wait 20 minutes, and I might apply some heat to my head, just a little bit, to help the color lift. So this is after the second color removal time. It definitely helped to do it twice, for sure. The first time around, my hair had this reddish tint to it, and now I can actually see like actual like blonde. Like it's a kind of a dirtier blonde. I don't know how to explain it very well, but it's definitely blonde. I don't know if you can see it. It definitely still has that reddish tint to it, but like even here, you can see it peeking through. So pretty happy about that. I'm gonna do the number 3 really fast, and after that I will do number 3. It only says in the box, it only says to rinse. It says rinse thoroughly. It doesn't say to wash it again. So I don't know. I'm probably going to rinse like a little shampoo and condition. Put some coconut oil on it. And let it dry, and once it's dried, go for the bleach. Okay, so I have officially done number 3 and rinsed out the product. I've shampooed twice, conditioned. I didn't actually fully rinse the conditioner out of my hair, and I put a butt ton of oil on my hair, because one thing it did is that it did completely strip my hair of any like moisture. Like it was just, it felt kind of dry. So I'm gonna blow dry it now. And yeah. Okay, so my hair is dry. I put, like I said, a bunch of oil, so it looks not dry, but it is dry. So this is the result. Maybe it's a little damp still, but as you can see, my hair is definitely brown again. So yep, gonna. So yeah, the black dye, it's gone. It didn't reoxidize, which is good. And my hair is ready to be bleached. So my boyfriend Adam's actually gonna help me get the back, because I don't want to be the one person to have like a black, literally just like a black spot in the back because they didn't get the back done. So yeah, it's kind of weird seeing my hair back to brown, because I've had it black for quite a while, so it's kind of cool. So this is what I'm using for the bleaching process. 40% developer with bleach. This is a Olaplex Dupe by Ion sheet, Whisk, bowl, and Tint Brush. And just in case my hair is too yellow, I did get a toner. So what I'm doing here is I'm gonna mix the bleach with this little scoop thing for a 1:2 ratio. So if I put 1 scoop of this, I'll put 2 scoops of this. I'll probably put like, I don't know, 3 scoops of it, just to be safe. With the other product, I went to like the 100 line, and it was enough for my whole head, so that should be a good measurement. And this is something that you put in the bleach to help your hair not break. So So right now Adam is helping me. First of all, we have foil, and he's going to add some foil to this, add some bleach to the foil, so that he can apply my hair to it and then be saturated in the back. You're taking these out, right? Yeah.
Of course.
And then he's gonna put my hair on it. And use the tint brush to feather it in, and then apply it and saturate the hairs, and then at the end he'll fold in the tips and keep saturating it. And that's how we're gonna do my whole head. We just got done putting all the foils in, so I look, it's processing decently good, I guess. My hair's really dark, so I didn't know really what to expect. I'm about to put some heat on and see if that helps, just for 20 minutes. Then we'll go ahead and do the roots. We'll pull out all the foil and do the roots. So this is how my hair looks like right now. Yeah, so we took out the foil and we did the roots, and the bleach's only been on there for 10 minutes now. I'm not really sure how long I want to leave it on the roots. They're not really my priority, so I think I'm just gonna rinse it out, see where it goes. So here's the update. Right now I'm doing the second step of the ion, like, reconstructive thing. But look at this. This is just really intriguing because these were in the bleach. This is like one of the, like, on the side where he started. So these were in the bleach like the longest. And some of it is freaking still like almost black. I could barely lighten like 1 or 2 shades. On the other hand, over here, well, it's just a beautiful shade of yellow. So, I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to do it again. So I didn't want to do, and I'm probably going to just focus on, like, the end, like, just not getting any of the roots. Gonna focus from here down, and just leave it on for like 20 minutes, something like that. I really don't want to do more than that. If after that it doesn't look good, then I will have to call it quits for about a week. Yep. So yeah, and look at the beautiful shades of colors that we find all around. I don't even know what the back of my head looks like. What does it look like? Oh, just lovely. Well, we'll see. Yeah, so this is what it looks like. It is definitely a really weird color. I figured out that so there's like one color and then it starts getting dark about right here, from here to here. And I was like, what the crap? I figured out. So I did the color removal, but this was my virgin hair, and this is the hair that was that was dyed. So that's why it looks like this. Very strange. To be honest, this isn't a bad color like this one. If it was all this color up here, I think the dye would take, but I do think I need to do it again. I'm thinking, I wonder if a bleach bath would be enough. These are some really dark hairs. Like, well, they actually don't look that dark right now. Oh, look at this one. What the heck? It's like super dark compared to the rest of the head. So, And my hair does look frazzled a bit by the bleach, but I mean, still pretty firm. There's no breakage so far, so I'm kind of happy about that. It was considerably healthy, like it hadn't been dyed in months, and I just trimmed it. Probably gonna trim it again, let's be honest. But yeah. I'm going to do it one more time. And then I think it'll be fine. It honestly would. So I decided to do a bleach bath because I think like some of the parts are really yellow and some of them are not, and I want to know maybe if the bleach bath will even out the color, because I feel like this part right here is definitely like light enough to take the dye I'm trying to put over it, but these parts over here are not, and I want to kind of make it a bit ombre, so I bought several shades of the color, and I don't think this will make it ombre, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a bleach bath, and hopefully that will even out the issue here. Okay, I'm going to do it. So for that you need equal parts of bleach, not conditioner, bleach, developer, and shampoo, clarifying shampoo. That's what I'm using. And I'm still going to throw in a little bit of the ion thing and hope for the best. So I did the bleach bath, and it actually did lighten my hair quite a bit. I have the ion, absolute perfection, color brilliance, dual kit thing on me right now, the number 2, because I did add that into the bleach bath. You know something I discovered? As much as bleach baths don't stay on your hair as long, they are pretty aggressive to the hair shaft. So I don't know if I would recommend that much of a bleach bath, to be honest. But anyways. So I currently have the toner in my hair. Yeah, just apply it all over, hoping it will even it out some. We'll see. But yeah, I think after this I'm just done for today. It is 11 p.m. I've been doing this since like 3 p.m. something like that. So yeah, I'm kind of tired of washing my hair because I've washed it like 17 times. So I can definitely see the thing working. I still have like a really yellow spot right here, but it's toned a lot of the brassiness out, which I'm actually really happy for. We'll see what it looks like once it's rinsed out, but obviously it's not going to tone any of the darker colors, so all I want is for it to be light enough for me to put the color I want on it. Currently freezing, so I'm like snuggled up on this beanbag of mine, but I have like 5 more minutes of this and I'm gonna rinse it out and see how it looks. Here's currently how I look. So the bleach bath and the toning helped, I think, but this is what my hair looks like. So, there's still quite a bit of darkness. Hello everyone, so it's the next day. This is what it looks like in the daylight. Yeah, my bangs look stupid because I haven't styled them this whole time, so they look like I have a mullet. So, I don't know. I don't particularly want to bleach it again. I do think the color will take. I'm just scared of how splotchy it will look because of this hot mess right here. So I currently have this cap on my head with the bleach. So we went ahead, like you saw, and put bleach again, this time without foil, and I'm only going to leave it on my hair for a total of an hour. So yesterday, actually I don't even know how long it was on my hair, because it took him about an hour or maybe a little bit more to get it all in my hair, like tips and then roots. And then I waited like maybe 20 minutes. Then I rinsed it out. So I think it was in my, like, I don't know, it was in my hair for a long time. And then I did the bleach bath, which evened out the hair, but it didn't really help lighten it that much, which I'm glad it evened it out, because that way it'll be less splotchy this time around. And now it took about 30 minutes to apply to my whole head. I'm not doing my roots again, just because the concept I have is like an ombre, so my roots are actually going to be pretty dark. So I think the color in my roots is fine, and I didn't want them to over process and be like literally like so yellow compared to the rest of my head. So yeah, oh, my forehead's actually really irritated from the bleach. Oops. I do have a mild bleach allergy. It's usually with like cleaning bleach, the cleaning supply, but this is really irritating my skin, as you can see. So I'm gonna go wash that out. But anyways, in like about 20 minutes, I'm gonna wash this out. And then what it is what it will be when I put in the color. Update. I have bleached my hair again, no foil this time. Then I went ahead and toned it, and then I also did a treatment on it, the effigy treatment, and the side looks now a lot better. I mean, it's obviously this like ugly orange, but the darker spots are gone, the ones that I was afraid wouldn't take the color at all. There's still some dark, but it's considerably lighter. So I'm happy with this color, just like this. No, I'm happy with this color for what I want. So yay, I'm glad that it only took 2 bleachings. My hair doesn't feel very good when it's wet, but it's decent right now. Every time I use the bleach, every time I use the bleach, I did the step 1, I added the step 1 every time I did the bleach of the ion thing, and also when I toned it, I added the step 1, and every time I was done with it and rinsed it out, I took 10 minutes to do the step 2. So yeah, so that helped my hair, I believe. And then I also did the effigy mask. You just leave it on for 5 minutes. So I'm happy. My hair looks frizzy, and it looks like it's not gonna be curling the same way, just because of the way it looks. But yeah, next step, coloring, and I'm excited to finally go to this step and get rid of this stupid color that I've been sporting for the last day and a half. But yeah, and it smells good. So yeah. So currently having to run errands in this ridiculous hair color of mine. Yay me! The time has finally come for me to dye this atrocity into something beautiful. These are the colors that I will be using. So they're Iron, Color Brilliance Purple, Iron Fuchsia, and Iron Magenta. That's how they look. And I'm trying, hopefully I will succeed at doing an ombre. It is kind of a drier consistency, so I'm going to use some of my leave-in conditioner as a kind of a base for it. I'm not really trying to make them pastel, but I'm trying to make them smooth on my hair. So the first thing I'm doing is my roots, because I want to have a dark shadow root type of vibe. So I've sectioned off my hair, and I've gone in and I've painted every section, and then I've gone in and done this side already. It's pretty hard to do the back. It's pretty hard. So just know that. Expect that. It will be a pain in the butt. I really hope I have enough enough dye. or else I'm gonna be really in a big pickle. So I'm just sectioning off a little section. This is how I'm doing it. Sectioning off a little section, putting it up here. I'm totally gonna have purple everywhere. And then I'm turning around using a mirror that I have to do the whole thing. Just like that. So I've successfully done all my roots, and so now what you want to do is to start the ombre, you want to grab the hair at the back of your neck. So I've sectioned most of my hair up except for the back, and you want to grab the leftover of your darkest dye and drag it down lower than just the roots over all this hair, because you want the back of your hair to have an illusion of a depth. So you want to just drag it down. So I'm just going back to these first few sections, just grabbing hair and just finishing the dark purple dye, just dragging it down so that it creates this depth. And I'm just using my fingers to kind of blend it in and through. There we go. Drag it down. The closer you are to like the middle of your neck, like right in the middle back here, the lower you want it to be. So at this point, see, it kind of goes like, look, that's what you want it to look like on both sides. So now that you're done with the dark purple sections, you want to wash your hands so there's no dye on your gloves, and wash your brush. Or if you have multiple brushes, then you know that's great. I forgot to buy more than one. So wash your brushes, and now to start your ombre, you want to grab the brush and take the next color that you've chosen. And kind of apply it over the purple and drag it down to where you want. So I probably want it about this much. So then you do that, and then you are just going to blend it really nicely so that it creates a seamless ombre. That's all. So now you just have to do that with your whole head. So again, once you've done everything except your tips, your very tips, then you switch to, you wash your hands, wash your brush, and you switch to the last color. So I ran out of battery while I was doing the process, so I'm just gonna recap really fast what I did. So I was, you saw how I blended in the two first colors. Well, that's basically what I did with the third one. Applied it within the second color, blended it down with my fingers, did that all the way through my head. This is what it looks like. Final result. With the bangs, I did a little bit of a different thing, but it's a bit complicated to explain. But I like divided it into multiple layers, and they're like thin layers. The first layer, I did the darkest shade, and then the second layer, I did like majority the second color, with a little bit of streaking of like the pink, the lightest color, and then like I just kept doing that, like adding like texture and depth into it basically. So that's what I did. And then my boyfriend helped me to just make sure that I didn't have any patches anywhere of like bald orangey yellow thing. And so now I've had it on my hair for 30 minutes. It says that you can put it between 20 to 30, so I've had it for 20 to 40, sorry, and I picked 30. So I'm about to go rinse it out and see the final result. And here is the final result. It's not the color that I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be like a really dark pink, and it ended up being like a little peachy pink. Super light. I don't hate it, but it's definitely not what I was going for. So yeah, so next time I definitely will not buy the same colors I did, but for now I rock this look. This looks great. Yeah. Well, thank you for being with me through this whole process, and I'll see you guys later.